Up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. Nova Blue had the nose pressed on the gate and charges out to the early lead. Summer Dancer is also hustling ahead. Sansusi is going to push up into third. At the rail is Doc's Ernest. Mid-pack will be Stay Humble. That one on the outside will be looking for a spot with Super Puncher. The others content just to line on up. Aaron Wood Big Mac back to moving on over. Then to Coleford Top Guy. And the last one will be Cold Creek Pantera. Opening quarter is coming up courtesy of Summer Dancer and Dave Kelly. They front this field now moving into the backstretch after a 27-4 opening split. And now here comes Doc's Ernest for Drury. That one out from fourth is making a second quarter rush to the lead. Summer Dancer about to get some company from Doc's Ernest. Nova Blue right in behind now, racing in third, while Sansusi is spotted in fourth. Stay Humble will stay inside fifth. Here's Aaron Wood Big Mac up on the outside, providing some cover for moving on over. Down to the rail in eighth is Super Puncher. Stacked up racing in ninth is Coleford Top Guy, and Cold Creek Pantera is the trailer. 56-3 is the half, and it's Doc's Ernest up front. Doc's Ernest heading on to the far turn, a lead of a little more than a length and a half. Summer Dancer, the early leader, riding in the pocket. First up, advancing Aaron Wood Big Mac now coming up on the leader's wheel. The leader being chased along a bit now, getting that company. Aaron Wood Big Mac is just 3 parts of a length away. Doc's Ernest, Aaron Wood Big Mac, Summer Dancer in third. Outside fourth, moving on over. Inside fifth, that's going to be Nova Blue. Trying to get up close to is going to be Coleford Top Guy, who's third over. 3/4 time was 1:25.1. It's Doc's Ernest swinging into the lane. Aaron Wood Big Mac trying to go a big trip here. The rail now opens up for Summer Dancer. Center of the track is moving on over. Behind horses is Nova Blue. Aaron Wood Big Mac takes the lead, but moving on over is forging on by, and moving on over now takes the lead in the final 16th. It's moving on over. Aaron Wood Big Mac in second. Coleford Top Guy on the outside battling with Nova Blue for third. It is moving on over to win it in 1:54 flat. Answer, center of the track is moving on over. Behind horses is Nova Blue. Aaron Wood Big Mac takes the lead, but moving on over is forging on by, and moving on over now takes the lead in the final 16th. It's moving on over. Aaron Wood Big Mac in second. Coleford Top Guy on the outside battling with Nova Blue for third. It is moving on over to win it in 1:54 flat. Moving on over, the number 5, winner of race number 11, comes back to the winner's circle here. A 3-year-old gelded son of Control the Moment, owned by Daniel Serafian. Winning trainer Carmen Osceola. That's a Saturday night hat trick for the Osceola barn. And the winning driver is James McDonald. That's going to be the 4th win in 19 starts this season for Moving On Over. First season on the track for this 3-year-old, who has now made $41,000. And tonight stops the clock in 1:54 flat. $0.10. Late pick 4 is $79.42 left in live money, while the